talk about a power couple.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, big changes at the end. Now you guys are married.
Yup.
Taking some of his blood, and we hear that there's a long-term effects of that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Psychic connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Olivia is less than thrilled about that.
Well, I would say, the psychic connection has a variety of effects. It's really nice when somebody knows you could really use a cup of coffee or a back rub, and they do it for you before you're ready, right?
Yes. What, like a back rub when you don't even have to ask for it? Fantastic.
You see, but I guess,
But then,
emotionally, it can create some issues because, personal space becomes a bit of an issue.
and space in general is an issue for Olivia, so this is just like times 10.
Yep. So, I think any marriage would have growing pains. We have unique growing pains.
Very unique.
Any chance for a family?
I told you.
You were right.
Get ready, honey. This is going to be every question.
Maybe in the finale we'll find out your character's pregnant. That'll be the big cliffhanger.
I don't know if you have to wait
You
for
have
the
to wait that
finale.
long.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Move this closer. So, Peter, you were my favorite character of the first season, and
Thank
a lot
you.
of my readers, you were. Well, I work for a horror website, so of course the vampire dude is like the
Thank
of the website. Oh, you were great too.
He's
Not
a
to
great,
say.
he's a great character.
I'm just curious. Have you had any weird fan experiences now that you are an official TV vampire?
Well, I guess, I've had increased sort of a reaction to being on midnight. Prior versions of fan interaction had, more of the action films they'd done. And I think over the past sort of few months, there's certainly been a lot more reaction to, hey, aren't you the blue-eyed guy on? And I'm like, yep. But it hasn't been weird. It has actually been really positive, right? For the most part, whenever we meet people, they're really, really sort of appreciative of the show.
Oh, cool.
Well, on the flip side of that, have you had like a standout positive fan experience, like one that you just kind of like warmed your heart?
What?
Not yet.
Well, I was thinking, I've gotten some fan mail at the studio, and one of them was a gentleman who was in a car accident and is now in a wheelchair, and said that he watched our season, like binge watched it, and then he loved the strength in my character, and it was inspiring, and that made me cry. And so I obviously wish him the best, and it actually inspired me to keep doing what I do, and I just thought how beautiful that he took the time to write this letter, because I felt like connected to him through it.
Great.
So, last season, you guys had some pretty physical, fighting and pretty major scenes. Can you talk about shooting those scenes? I mean, were you really kind of throwing each other around?
That scene took all day.
Yeah. On a TV show, you don't get that much time to shoot action, so that was a pretty heavy investment.
It was a full day. I remember falling out of the chair at the end of the day, because we wrapped it we'd started at 7 a.m. and wrapped it 2 a.m.
And I'd say, to me, it was one of the greatest things about it was I've done a lot of it, but Arielle hadn't, but she threw herself in and committed to it. And there were times I
wanted
was
to do all my own
surprised.
stunts, so I did. Except for that big wall toss, I didn't do that, but I did everything else.
Yeah, no, she was amazing. So it's a hard day's work.
But Peter was really great too, because he, knowing the kind of fight choreography, kind of was able to help work with me and help kind of train and maneuver, and it was a team effort, for sure.
Yeah.
Can you tell us quickly about Olivia's father and how his story is going to be played into this?
We do learn more about Olivia's past. There's definitely some family stuff to come, and it's going to be pretty intense. And Len's a part of it too.
Will we see more of Olivia in kick-ass assassin mode?
Always.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, you will.
And will you still be doing After Midnight this season? I love that.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know, I haven't even thought about that yet. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
I just assumed you were.
Limbs past
That's so sweet. Thank you.
So you got limbs past
Okay.
I think so. I mean, right now Lem is so involved in his new marriage. I don't know if he's got time to worry about what.
Is it hard to like stay in shape in Albuquerque because it's like so freaking hot there?
Yeah, I found a gym. It's part of my meditation.
I live in
so.
Phoenix right now. And
Right,
it's
so
like,
that's hot.
Yeah, and I try to do outside running, but you have to do it at like 4 in the morning.
No, I'm everything's in an air-conditioned gym.
Yeah.